So Ark Invest have just released their price target for Tesla for 2025, and in their bull case it goes as high as $4,000 per share. Let's go ahead and jump into the figures and see exactly how they got to that. Just before that, guys, if you could drop a like on this video, it would be very much appreciated. It literally only takes 1 second and it really does help out the channel. So Ark Invest have just come out with their annual report for their big ideas, as they call them, which is essentially a lot of the industries and companies that they're looking into and where they see these industries going in the next couple of years. As well as this, Ark also focus on some of their big playing stocks such as Tesla here and give a price breakdown on where they think the stock is going and their reasoning behind that. So as I said, this is an annual update, and last year we can see here that Ark estimated that in 2024 Tesla's price would hit $7,000 per share, or when you adjust that for the stock split that happened, $1,400 per share by 2024. They've now gone ahead and adjusted that estimate and put it out by 1 year and said they believe the stock price could be $3,000 by 2025. So let's go ahead and look at their breakdown here. They've broken it down between expected value, bear case, and bull case. If any of you guys are new investors and aren't quite sure what bear and bull means, bear case is essentially their pessimistic view of things, how they think the stock will fare in kind of, we'll say, the worst case scenario. And then their bull case would be their kind of optimistic one, and if a lot of things end up going right. And then we have the expected value, which is somewhere in between the two. So again, we can look at it like expected is more of a realistic one, bearish is more of a pessimistic one, and bullish is more of an optimistic view. So they've actually assigned a 25% probability to the bear case and a 25% probability to the bull case. So that means there's about 50% chance that they believe that the expected value of Tesla stock in 2025 will be $3,000 per share. And then for a bear case, they're giving a price target of $1,500 by 2025. Now, if we assume the stock price right now is about $700, I know there's a bit of volatility right now, but let's just say it's $700 right now as of 2021. They're saying in the worst case scenario, they feel there will be an upside of at least double your money in that time. So for me, I feel pretty good about how much Tesla stock I own, considering that Ark Invest, one of the leading investment companies, think that the bear case of Tesla in 5 years is 1,500, so essentially doubling my money from here. And then of course we have their bull case, which is $4,000. Again, as I said, they've assigned about 25% probability to that. Again, as I said, this is probably a more optimistic outlook here, but I think their expected value of 3,000, I would be probably in agreement with that. And if I had to pick between would it end up closer to the bear side or bull side, I'd probably go with the bull side. But maybe I'm a little biased as I do own a bit of this stock. So then if we come down a little bit further in their price target here, we'll see some estimated values in their bear and bull cases. I'll also leave this link down in the description below if you want to go and check this out after the video to get more of an in-depth look yourself. But let's just have a quick look here. So we're looking at 2020, they just have some of the figures from 2020 in there, so 500,000 cars sold. And then by 2025 in the bear case, they're looking at 5 million cars sold. And by 2025 in the bull case, they're looking at 10 million cars sold. So quite a difference in the amount of cars sold there, a difference of 5 million or 100% more cars than in their bear case. Now, as I said, I do think the bull case is probably a little bit on that optimistic side. 10 million cars by 2025 is definitely reaching for the stars there. But again, it's Tesla, it's Elon Musk. I wouldn't really put anything past them. I think they're an amazing company. And with their rate of innovation, I could see it happening. But again, I think it's more on the optimistic side, that 10 million cars sold. So I'll kind of skip down here a little bit. You can see that they have the electric vehicles revenue in there. They have insurance revenue. They have the human kind of ride-hailing service, which has been quite touted about. They have that in there. What's interesting is in their bull case, they actually have no revenue coming in from this. But then in their bear case, they have 42 billion revenue. So I'm not exactly sure how their model works here, but for some sections like the autonomous driving as well, in their bear case, they have $0 in revenue there. And then in their bull case, they have $327 billion there. So I'm not quite sure how they work it out with this model, but I'm sure they know what they're doing for sure. One thing that I feel is important to mention here is that there's no mention of Tesla's energy business. But I guess that's even good for us because, as I said, it's not factored into these prices. So that could mean these prices could go even higher as a price target. So guys, there's some more information in here. I'll leave the full article link down in the description below if you want to go check out that. And I'll also leave a link to their big ideas report there where you can see some of the other sectors that Ark Invest are really interested in. For me personally, I'm not straying too far away from these price predictions from Ark. As I said, they've got a really good team over there, and I think they can read these stocks a lot better than some more traditional analysts who don't see the full potential and value of companies like Tesla. I know Tesla can be a bit of a polarizing stock. There's a lot of people who are really for it or really against it. So if you have any thoughts or opinions, let me know in the comment section below and I'd be happy to discuss there. Also, let me know your price targets for Tesla by 2025. That would be very interesting to see. Again, for me, I think that $3,000 per share by 2025 is a pretty good price target there, and it's one that I'd pretty much be aligned with as well. If you haven't already done so, guys, if you could leave a quick like on this video, it would be very much appreciated. And if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe to the channel as well.